Yes, students. Now we have learned schedule 1 as well as schedule 2. Now we will march into the third schedule. Sir, it is given as a reference base in subsection 2, guys. Subsection 2 give reference to schedule 3. Yes, let us see that. Subsection 1 completely we have done with, including subsection 1 capital A. Now subsection 2. Notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 1 means subsection 2 will override subsection 1, guys. Activities or transactions specified in schedule 3 or such activities or transaction undertaken by a central government, a state government, or any local authority in which they are engaged as public authority as may be notified by the government on the recommendation of GST Council shall be treated neither as supply of goods nor supply of services, guys. So in simple, they have told whatever is covered here. Actually, in first point, we need to refer to schedule 3. Whatever is covered here, read with schedule 3. They are neither the supply of goods nor the supply of services, guys. So now we need to go and check schedule 3, what is covered. See, it might have covered in subsections 1. It would have been covered somewhere here. But still, if it is covered in schedule 3, what they are telling? It is not a supply. We also call this schedule 3 as negative supply. Negative supply on which GST is not applicable. So what is it? Come to schedule 3 now, which is there after schedule 2. Yes, let us read it. Negative list under GST, section 7, subsection 2, read with schedule 3 of CGST Act, guys. So first we will cover schedule 3 and after that also we have some more items. We will cover that also. Yes. So what is it? We will see first schedule 3 important items, guys. Activities or transactions specified under schedule 3 in CGST Act. Activities specified under schedule 3 can be termed as what? Negative list. Means, guys, simple. Negative list means, see, under service tax they used to use this name. Same name they have brought it under GST, telling it is outside GST. The following items are outside GST. Means, will GST be levied on this? No. Under the GST regime, it is called negative list. What is it? One by one. It is also given in para. But here, sir, should I remember the para number? If possible, you remember. If not, it's okay. But provisions you should know. One by one. First one. Services by an employee to the employer in the course of or in relation to his employment. Means, guys, listen here. Employment service is outside GST, which is covered here. Employment service means what, guys? Sir, employee will give employment service to employer and employer will pay salary for it. So consideration is there. Is GST applicable? No. GST is not applicable. Why? Because it is covered in negative list. Guys, in salary, in income from, that is income tax, we learned, you remember? Section 15 is a charging section which tell anything which employee receives from his employer under employer-employee relationship is taxable in the hands of employee under which head? Salary. Clear on? Now on this, should employee pay GST, sir? No. He has already paid Papa income tax. Let us relieve him from GST. Actually, employee is giving service. What service? Employment service, for which he is getting consideration. Where? What? In the form of salary. But should we leave GST on it? No. They told we will not leave it. But there is one thing which was covered in schedule 1. What is it? See, if employee, okay, let me explain like this. If employee give employment service to employer, what will employer give in return? Salary. This is outside GST. Here, when employee give employment service to employer, does employer has an obligation to pay salary? Yes, he has to pay it. But this is outside GST. But now, sir, if employer gave any gift to employee, was it his obligation, sir? No, it was not obligation. But still, employer gave it. Sir, is it taxable? Who is the supplier here? Employer. Who is the recipient? Employee. Is it taxable under GST, sir? Yes, only if the value of gift is more than 50,000. I will give a chart for this. You need not take down this. I'm just explaining. I will give a chart for it. If the value of gift is more than 50,000, who should pay GST, people? Supplier. Who is? Employer. Sir, how, sir? Para 2. Para 2 of schedule 1. Is employer and employee related? Yes. and employer gave gift and in return he didn't get anything. Sir, employee gave employment service, no sir. Yes, for that salary is paid, sir. You are now giving gift. So gift is considered to be what? Without consideration. Without consideration. Agree na? Yes. I have given one clarification, small clarification here itself. Let me read it. As per Schedule 3, the services by an employee to employer are not chargeable to GST. And gifts made by employer to employee up to 50,000 in any financial year shall not be treated as supply. This is as per which? Para 2 of Schedule 1. However, if it is more than 50,000, then entire amount shall be subject to GST. Guys, now we have to connect to income tax. Because, sir, they are confusing you. In GST, they are telling gift is not taxable, that this and all. But in income tax, you taught us something else, sir. What is it? Guys, if employer give gift to employee, there we consider, why did employer give? Because of employer-employee relationship. Even though employee is not giving anything in return, but employer, why will he give gift? Will he give it to any one person who is going in the road? Come take it, anta? No, he gave it to employee. What is the basis for it, sir? Employer-employee relationship. Using that as a basis, we taxed it under the head salary. Do you remember it? Huh? You cannot tell no. Why? Because I am the one who taught. Because if someone else has taught, you would have taught, no, no, sir, that teacher didn't teach this. He skipped this topic and that. When the person sitting next to you, means in front of you, has already taught that, you cannot tell no now. Chalo. This is income tax. Under salary head, we had learned this chart. I'm just repeating that again. If gift is given by employer, okay. If gift is given by employer to whom? Employee. We will check, is it in cash or is it in kind? If it is in cash, that is in money, it is fully taxable in the hands of employee. Under which head, guys? Salary. Then coming to, if it is in kind, we will check what is the value of that gift. If the value of the gift is less than 5,000, not taxable. Not taxable. Nothing is taxable in the hands of the employee. Sir, what if the value of the gift is 5,000 or more? Then it is fully taxable under the head salary, guys. Fully taxable. Assume the value of the gift is 8,000. Fully taxable. Fully taxable. So this taxability was under which head, people? Salary head. In whose hands, people? Employee. Considering that it is because of employer-employee relationship. Then, sir, what if someone else give me the gift, not my employer? Then we need to check gift taxation given under section 56 to 10 under the head other sources, which anyhow we have covered in detail, guys. Money, immovable property, specified movable property. Yes, we have covered it. For me, now this has no relevance. For me, what has relevance is this. So in income tax, this is what they told. But in GST, they're telling something else. Sir, what is this? No need to take this chart because we already covered it in income tax. Now coming to GST. Sir, in GST, what are they telling? Little different, but this is how it is there. So you have to be knowing, guys, because there is chances that you might get confused. 1 0 also extra here. Okay. Sir, what is it? If gift is given by employer to employee, and if the value of goods, that is gift, or value of gift or goods is less than or equal to 50,000, exactly 50 also not a problem, not taxable. Is it taxable in the hands of employer, people? No. Sir, what if the value of the gift is more than 50,000? Then fully taxable in the hands of whom? Employer. Why employer, sir? In income tax, you told employee, no, sir. Here, we are targeting not the person who earned it. We are targeting the person who gave it. Who is that? Employer, supplier. Supplier. Okay. As per what? Para 2 of Schedule 1, read with section 7(1)(c), guys. So little bit conflicting because there they told something, here they are telling something, there they targeted employee, here they are targeting employer, but this is how it is given. I'm trying to connect both and explain it, guys. Please be careful because when you are answering, please answer income tax from Income Tax Act point of view and GST from GST point of view. If you mismatch, they will also mismatch your numbers. Chalo. Hope you understood. Clarity, no? Yes. Chalo. You can just make a note of this. The another chart, I have already made you guys to write it in income tax itself. If you want, you can just write, refer to the gift chart in salary head if you want. Then take down this. Take down this quickly. Now let us go to the second para here. Services by any court or tribunal established under any law for the time being in force. So if any services is given by the court or tribunal, which is established under a law, guys, then whatever services they are giving is a part of negative list outside GST. Court here includes what court? District court, High Court, and Supreme Court. Then the third para. Functions performed by the members of parliament, members of state legislature, that is MLAs, members of panchayat, MP means members of parliament, that is MP, then member of state legislature is nothing but MLAs, guys. Members of panchayat, members of municipalities, we call them as corporators, and members of other local authorities. Guys, whether they perform the any function or not, they get paid for it. Clear, sir? Whatever services they give, they get paid for it. They actually get paid in the name of salary. But is salary taxable for them under the head salary? No. It was taxable under the head other sources. Correct? But now, can we tax them telling it is a supply of service? Please pay GST? No, because it is covered in negative list. B. Duties performed by any person who holds any post in pursuance of provisions of the Constitution in that capacity. Means if any person is holding any post as per the Constitution, then for that they might be getting paid for their service. But is it liable for GST? No. Examples I have given few. Duties performed by President of India, Vice President of India, Prime Minister of India. Guys, are these people government employees? No, they are not government employees. They are government servants. Clear? And for that they get paid. Sir, are they liable to pay GST? No. Chief Justice of India, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chief Election Commissioner, Comptroller and Auditor General of India, that is C and AJ, in short we call it as C and AG. In that capacity, means any of these people or all of these people are holding any capacity as per what, guys? Constitution. And for whatever service they give, they get paid for it. Sir, is it liable for GST? No. C. Duties performed by any person as a chairperson or a member or a director in a body established by the central government or a state government or a local authority and who is not deemed as an employee before the commencement of this clause. Means whatever they are covering here is not a government employees. If it is a government employee, covered in first point only. Any employee is covered in first point only. What are they covering here? Now, assume Nirmala Sitharaman is holding a position as the chairperson of GST Council. This has been set up by whom? Government and president. So she is holding the position as vice chairperson, and other state finance ministers and all is holding as a member of GST Council. Now, for their service, if they get any payment, sir, is it liable for GST? No, guys. So if you are serving as a member of any body which has been set up by the government and you are not an employee of that body, in that case, whatever service you are giving and for which you are getting paid, it is outside GST. Sir, what if I am a central government employee, state government employee? As I told you, already you will fall here. You will fall in this category. Even that is outside the GST, guys. So whatever is covered, especially year and year, will not include government employees, guys. Next, fourth one. Services of funeral, burial, crematorium or mortuary, including transportation of deceased. Guys, this is the service which is taken at the time of death. So they told we will exclude it from GST because assume at the time of death you have taken any of these services, on that they are charging GST also. How bad you will feel or the family members will feel about government. Correct? On death also, on the services on death also, you are charging GST and that. So that is why government thought, okay, let us keep it outside. Fifth one connected to Schedule 2. Sale of land is always covered here. Guys, land is always immobile property, not a goods. Can it be a service? No. For land, I cannot tell pre-construction or post-construction and all. So sale of land is always outside GST. Is always outside GST. Then coming to building, subject to paragraph 5B of Schedule 2. Subject to paragraph 5B of Schedule 2 means what? Here, what is covered here is post-constructed building, sale of building. There I had mentioned, except when entire consideration is received after the date of obtaining the completion certificate or the date of first occupation, whichever is earlier, correct? Yes. So I had already made you to write, guys. Simple. Listen here. Sir, when is it covered here? When is it covered in Schedule 2? When a building is sold, if the consideration or part of the consideration is received before obtaining the completion certificate or the date of first occupation, whichever is earlier, then it is a sale of pre-construction building. Plan is sold. It is a supply of service as per schedule 2. Sir, what if entire consideration is received? Entire consideration is received after obtaining completion certificate or after the first day of occupation, whichever is earlier. Then it is post-constructed building, not a supply, which is covered here. If you want in bracket, you mention the sale of building is there, no? Post-construction. Guys, this pre-construction and post-construction is the term which I am using for explanation. In the law, they have not used it. So what should you use? You need to tell when the consideration is received. Clear? And you need to take earlier of those 2 dates. Come on, which are those 2 dates? Date of obtaining the completion certificate or the date of first occupation, whichever is earlier. Now let us assume whichever is earlier is, I'm just assuming, whichever is earlier is 10th November 25. If entire consideration is received after this, what is it, guys? Post, part of schedule 3. Sir, what if part of the consideration is received on or before this? Then it is a pre. And if it is a pre, then which schedule should we apply? 2. It is a supply of what, people? Service. Supply of service. I have already made you guys to write this. Clear? That is through that example. 2 examples I had given it. So this has to be studied along with schedule 2, guys. Just write there. Anyway, it is already there. Okay, no need to write. Leave it. Anyway, it is there. But just mention here post or post construction. If you have enough space, just write post construction. Sixth one, actionable claim. Guys, is actionable claim a goods? Yes. Actionable claim is a part of goods definition. But here they are telling actionable claim is covered in schedule 3. That means no GST, yes. But other than specified actionable claim. Means for other than specified actionable claim means for this GST applicable, yes. Understood? I repeat. Is specified actionable claim liable for GST? Yes. Other than this, if there is any actionable claim on that GST applicable, no, because it is a part of negative list. Only, I have given more clarity here. Only specified actionable claims are treated as supply. All other actionable claims are outside the ambit of definition of supply, guys. Clear? That means only specified actionable claim is liable for GST. Any other actionable claim is outside the GST. Sir, now what is specified actionable claim? Come to the definitions. Come to the definition. What is specified actionable claim? They have defined it. At the beginning of this chapter. Yeah, let me read it. Specified actionable claim. Section 2102 sub A. Section 2102A of CGST Act. Specified actionable claim means actionable claim involved in or by way of betting, casino, gambling, horse racing, lottery, or online money gaming. OMG. Online money gaming. All this is actually actionable claim, but they are naming it as specified actionable claim. Guys, on this, is GST applicable, people? Hello, is GST applicable? Yes. Is it a part of Schedule 3? No, sir. It is not a part of Schedule 3. What if it is any other actionable claim? Part of Schedule 3. GST not applicable. GST not applicable. Hope you guys got it. I repeat. See, connection is there. First of all, if I see goods definition given in section 252, will goods include actionable claim? Yes. Now, if I go and read Schedule 3, they told actionable claim is covered in Schedule 3. That means not taxable. But they told other than specified actionable claim. Means specified actionable claim, is it covered in Schedule 3? No. That means it is understood GST applicable on that. GST applicable on it. Sir, what is specified actionable claim? List is here. I can connect it to casual income under income tax. Do you guys remember? Anything earned from this is what, guys? Casual income under income tax, which is taxable at the rate of 30%. As per section 115 BB or BBJ. Got it? Yes. And that was for the person who earned it. This is taxable for whom? Supplier, who is supplying it. The person who is organizing it is liable to pay GST. Hope you're understanding. Casual income is from the person point of view who has won it. Whereas this is from whose point of view? Supplier point of view or from organizer point of view. He is the one who is liable to pay GST. But obviously, what do they do? They charge and collect it from the recipients. They charge and collect it from the recipients, people. Then one more definition also is given here. Okay, let me just go through, because anyway, this is, we have covered it in previous chapter itself, guys. Union territory also they are defined in GST law. What is union territory definition? 214 tell. Union territory means only 5. What are those? Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Chandigarh, Ladakh. So in this 5 union territories, what is applicable, guys? SGST na, UT na, UT Correct? There is 3 more union territory, but they have their own state legislature. So we call them as states for GST purpose. What acts are applicable there? Yes, GST. We have already learned this in the previous chapter. I had already given the chart also. Okay, actually this is the definition given in the law. Okay, which is nothing but 5 union territories. Okay, let us come back. Schedule 3 now. Schedule 3. So we are done till 6th one. 7 and 8 is not a part of your syllabus. It is actually there in the law, but not a part of your syllabus. 7 and 8. Let us straight away go to 9 and 10, which is newly added. So it is a new item, amendment, guys. So please be careful with this. Okay, let me try to explain this with an example, guys. Listen, first let me explain co-insurance. What is co-insurance? So that you will understand the transaction. Pay attention. Vikas took an insurance policy on his assets, which is co-insured jointly by. Means, guys, I have taken the insurance policy on my asset with 2 companies. Which are those? SBI General Insurance and ICICI General Insurance. Both are called insurers. Or we can also call them as co-insurer. Okay. But anything I want to communicate, I cannot communicate with both. So now one person will take a lead. In my example, I am considering SBI as a lead insurer. So anything they will deal with me and communicate it to ICICI. Okay. Now who is lead insurer? I have given there. Please observe, guys. I have given it here in very simple terms, because if we read what is given in the law, then it will confuse you. Let us understand here simply, in simple, then we will go and read there. Lead insurer means what? In my example, SBI collects the total premium from Vikas and apportion with whom? Co-insurer for their share of risk. Okay, guys, assume, guys, I am paying totally how much premium? Let me take 1 lakh. I am paying a total premium of 1 lakh. Now, both the people are sharing the risk. Let me take the risk is shared 75% with SBI, 25% with ICICI. They have shared the risk. Sir, should it be 75-25 only? No, guys, any percentage, 50-50, 30-70, anything. I have just taken random percentage. Okay, don't always go with this only. So 75-25 fixed, no. Oh. Now I have paid 1 lakh to whom people? SBI. I will pay entire amount 1 lakh to SBI. Okay, now how much will SBI retain? They will retain 75,000. Correct? For their share, how much is the premium? 75. They will collect fully 1 lakh from me. And give 25,000 to whom people? ICICI. So now if I see how much SBI is charging for their service, 75. How much is ICICI charging for their service? 25. But they are telling SBI, as you are the lead insurer, please pay GST on entire 1 lakh, please. Please. SBI, you pay GST on entire 1 lakh. Read that last part. Liable to pay GST on the entire gross premium. In my example, what is the entire gross premium, people? 1 lakh. Collected from insured. Who is insured? Vikas. Clear? And SBI and ICICI is called insurer. And actually ICICI is called co-insurer. And SBI in my example is called as what? Lead insurer. Now coming to this part. Who is co-insurer? Receives the share of premium from lead insurer for their share of risk. Did they receive 25,000? Yes. Should they pay GST again, people? No. Why, sir? Lead insurer has already paid on entire 1 lakh. No. Should he pay again? No. So that is what they are telling. Not liable to pay GST on the amount of co-insurance premium received from lead insurer. Where is this covered? Schedule 3. This is what is covered in Schedule 3. If I straight away go and explain this, guys, you will not understand. That is why I have built a story. That is why I have built a story. Hope you understood. If SBI, who is a lead insurer, has paid GST on the entire gross amount, then for co-insurer, it is not taxable again. Sir, what if by chance if SBI has paid tax only on 75, then here ICICI has to pay it on 25. Clear? But they are not giving that option also. They are telling lead insurer, please pay on entire 1 lakh. In that case, co-insurer, don't pay it. But if by chance, what if SBI has paid for 75,000? Then in that case, should ICICI pay GST on 25? Yes. Clear? A condition attached. They clearly told ICICI, you need not pay GST, provided if SBI has paid full GST on the entire gross premium. Got it? Yes. Chalo. Now we will go and read what is given. Actually, first let me read note 1, which is connected to this. Let me read note 1 connected to this. Then I will come here, guys. Note 1 is given after a few pages here. After one page. Yeah, let me read it. Whatever example I have given, try to connect for this. Note 1. Co-insurance is a practice where multiple insurance companies jointly, underline the word jointly, cover the single insurance policy. Did I take multiple policy or only one policy? One policy. But who came forward? ICICI and SBI jointly came forward to give policy for me. Instead of single insurer bearing the entire risk, the risk is shared between two or more insurers called co-insurers. In a co-insurance agreement, each insurer agrees to cover a specific percentage of risk and in return receives a corresponding percentage of total premium. One of the co-insurer is designated as what, guys? Lead insurer. In my example, who was it? SBI. Got it? Now, tomorrow, if anything goes wrong, if I am supposed to get insurance amount, who will pay how much? Assume we have taken a policy for 50 lakh. I have taken a policy for 50 lakh. I have taken a policy for 50 lakh. Who will pay how much, guys? 75% of 50 lakh will be paid by SBI. Remaining 25% of 50 lakh will be paid by ICICI. Because they have accepted 25% risk. The lead insurer is responsible for managing the policy, handling the administration, such as claim processing and communicating with insured. The lead insurer collects the total premium, which we also call it as gross premium. In my example, how much it was? 1 lakh. From the insured. So I paid 1 lakh to SBI and then apportion the premium between whom? Co-insurer. So how much is that, guys? 25,000. What do we call it as? Co-insurance premium. ICICI received how much from SBI? 25,000. What do we call it as? Co-insurance premium. Guys, come on. Please use the word which is used in the law. SBI is called as what? Lead insurer. ICICI is called as what? Co-insurer. Whatever SBI totally collect is called as what? Gross premium. They will give a part of it to ICICI, who is co-insurer. What do we call it as? Co-insurance premium. Based on the respective shares of risk along with paying applicable taxes. Who will pay the applicable taxes, guys? SBI. So SBI has to pay GST on entire 1 lakh people. On entire 1 lakh. So on entire 1 lakh, who has to pay GST? SBI. Okay, sir. Coming back. Now let us go back to Schedule 3. Ninth point. Activity of apportionment of co-insurance premium by the lead insurer to the co-insurer for the insurance services jointly supplied by the lead insurer and the co-insurer to the insured in co-insurance agreement. Do you understand these terms now? See, Now itself you are getting confused. Assume I explained it without example. Simple. What they are telling is, whatever SBI lead insurer will give to co-insurer, that is ICICI. What do we call it as? Co-insurance premium. On that, should ICICI pay GST? No. Okay, let me begin it from again. Activity of apportionment of co-insurance premium. How much is that in my example? 25. By whom? Who is giving to whom? Lead insurer to co-insurer. That is SBI to ICICI. For the insurance services jointly supplied by lead insurer and co-insurer. Did they jointly accept the risk? Yes. To the insured in co-insurance agreement. Do they have an agreement between them? Yes. Subject to the condition that lead insurer pays CGST or SGST, UTGST, IGST, whatever is applicable on the entire amount of premium paid by insured. So that means entire amount for, in my example, is what? 1 lakh. If SBI has paid GST on entire 1 lakh, ICICI need not pay GST on 25,000. Correct, Varsha? Can you repeat what I told quickly? We are running short of time. Please quickly repeat. Next, let us move to 10th one. Understood the co-insurance, right? Yes. Next, we have something called as reinsurance. Co-insurance is different. Reinsurance is different. Guys, in this example, what happened? Both SBI and ICICI jointly accepted the risk. Now, do I have a contact with both of them? Yes. Do I know who is ICICI? Yes. Do I know who is SBI? Yes. But I will contact or I will talk to only one person. Who is it? SBI. But am I aware that even this guy has taken the risk? Yes. Because I have jointly taken the policy with both of them. And they have jointly accepted the risk. Now let me go to reinsurance. Reinsurance is different, guys. Now, we assume Vikas Gowda classes, that is VG classes, took a insurance policy with safety insurance. It is one of the insurance company. And pay the entire premium to whom? Safety insurance. Safety insurance. Now assume we have taken a policy for 10 crore. Imagine. No problem in imagining. Assume we have taken the policy for 10 crore. Now, if anything goes wrong, safety insurance has to safeguard me. They have to pay 10 crore. They thought it is too much. It is too much for us to accept it. So, what they did is they went and reinsured this with whom? SBI. They went and reinsured it with SBI, telling, no, I cannot take this much risk. They're shifting it to SBI. Now, did Vikas went and take the policy or VG classes went and took the policy with SBI? No. It took the policy with whom? Safety insurance. Now, is VG classes having any direct connection with them? No. But this person has. So, he shifted his risk to SBI. You can see, transfers the risk to and pay reinsurance premium after deducting ceding commission. Ceding commission. Okay, what is that ceding commission? I will tell you. Now, guys, who will pay premium to whom? BG classes to safety insurance. Let us imagine the insurance premium itself is 10 lakh. Because policy amount is 10 crore, no? So we will take it as 10 lakh. Now, safety insurance is the one who initially accepted the risk, right? Yes. So they have got the client and they have shifted it to SBI. So they should also get something, right? Assume they are taking 20%. How much is that? 2 lakh. Remaining 8 lakh, they will give it to SBI. How much is ceding commission, guys? 2 lakh. That is how much safety insurance got. Remaining 8 lakh they are giving to whom? SBI. What do we call SBI as? Reinsurer. What do we call safety insurance as? Insurer. Okay. Now who should pay GST on what? Reinsurer has to pay GST on entire 10 lakh, guys. You can see this point. Reinsurer is liable to pay GST on the entire amount of gross reinsurance premium before deducting ceding commission. Means before deducting 2 lakh, what is the total premium which VG class has paid? 10 lakh. On that, who is liable to pay GST? SBI, whom we call it as reinsurer. Now they are telling safety insurance, as they already paid full, you need not pay GST. Not liable to pay GST on ceding commission, even though they are earning 2 lakh. On that already GST is paid by whom? SBI. So should they pay GST again? No. It is a part of Schedule 3. It is a part of Schedule 3. Hope you understood. Hope you understood. Guys, listen here. There is a difference between co-insurance and reinsurance. Did they come together and took the policy jointly? No. I took only policy with whom? Safety. Only one person. But that person couldn't accept fully. So what did he do? He shifted it to SBI. We call this process as reinsurance. Reinsurance. Can we use the word jointly here? No. Please be careful. There I myself went and took policy with both of them. Clear? Can I call it as jointly? Yes. Do I have a contact with both the people? Yes. Now, if anything goes wrong, can I demand money from both the people? Yes. 75% from him, 25% from him. But here, if anything goes wrong, VG classes has to question whom? Can they question SBI? No. They can question only safety insurance. So what will safety insurance do is, they will collect it from SBI and then give it to VG classes. Hope you guys understood. Now let us go and read the provision. For 10th point, guys, I have given a note. Let us read that note first. Below note 1, I have given note 2. Note 2. Reinsurance is a risk management practice where an insurance company called insurer, in my example, who is it, guys? Safety insurance, transfer a part of its risk to another insurance company. Means they can transfer part or complete risk also they can transfer to another insurance company called what, guys? Reinsurer. In my example, it was SBI. In exchange for a portion of premium that insurer collects from its policy holder, what is called as reinsurance premium. This allows the insurer to manage its risk and financial exposure. The reinsurer often pays ceding commission to whom? Also known as reinsurance commission to insurer to compensate for administration cost, underwriting and acquisition of expenses relating to issuing and servicing the policy. Now, even though the risk is shifted from safety insurance to SBI, safety insurance is the one who got the client initially, right? They should also get something. So how much are they getting? 2 lakh. What do we call it as? Ceding commission. Okay. Or we also call it as reinsurance commission. Ceding commission or reinsurance commission is one and the same, guys. In my example, it was 2 lakh. By receiving this commission, the insurer is compensated for the expenses and reduce its overall burden, making reinsurance financially viable. Generally, while paying the reinsurance premium, insurer deducts the ceding commission and or reinsurance commission, one and the same, payable by reinsurer. Guys, in simple, in my example, how much is the revenue of each person? SBI 8 lakh and safety insurance 2 lakh. How much did VG classes pay totally? 10 lakh. But on this amount, who should pay GST? Entirely it has to be paid by SBI. Even though 2 lakh is the earning of safety insurance, will safety insurance pay GST on it? No. That is what is covered in Schedule 3, guys. Schedule 3. Clearly they told, safety insurance, you need not pay GST, provided SBI has paid GST on 10 lakh. Oh. Come to Schedule 3 now. 10th item. Guys, somewhere I feel they may test this as it is a new provision and bit confusing also. But I have tried to simplify. Guys, assume any student reading this sentence, they will not get clarity. For sure, because they are using key terms. Actually, all these key terms are used where? In insurance business. Sir, I am not an insurance student, sir. I am not an insurance agent. But still, as a part of GST, you are supposed to know it. Who is lead insurer? Who is reinsurer? All this. What is ceding commission? You should know. If not, you will not be able to explain the answer, guys. Okay, 10th one. Services by insurer to the reinsurer for which ceding commission or the reinsurance commission is deducted from the reinsurance premium paid by the insurer to the reinsurer subject to the condition that CGST, SGST or UTGST or IGST is paid by whom? The reinsurer. In my example, SBI. On what, guys? On the gross reinsurance premium. How much is that figure in my example? 10 lakh. Payable by insurer to reinsurer. Actually, who pays this to whom? VG classes will pay to reinsurer. Correct? Huh? Yes, sorry, insurer. They will pay it to reinsurer. Agree. But who should pay GST on entire 10 lakh? The last guy, SBI, reinsurer. Inclusive of the said ceding commission or reinsurance commission. Simple. On entire 10 lakh, which includes 2 lakh also, the reinsurer has to pay GST, guys. I have also given note 2. Please study it together, guys. What I suggest is first study note 1, then come and read 9 number here, para 9. Then read note 2, then come and read point 10 here or para 10. Clear? But before all that, you should know this chart. Because in this, I have given what is all about. Whatever story is given there, no, I have tried to simplify here, guys, with an example. You can make a note of it. You can make a note of it. You can just give an heading, chart on co-insurance and take down this, including the amounts. Vikas totally paid 1 lakh for SBI. That is called gross premium. They retained 75,000 and gave 25,000 to ICICI, who is co-insurer. This is on reinsurance, guys. Here, I will repeat, listen. VG classes paid totally 10 lakh premium to whom? Safety insurance. They retained 2 lakh and gave 8 lakh to whom? SBI, who is called reinsurer. But they are asking SBI, who is the reinsurer, you pay GST on entire 10 lakh. When reinsurer has paid GST on entire 10 lakh, should insurer pay GST again on 2 lakh? No. No GST on 2 lakh, guys. So I can just write here, no GST. Here also, no GST. Yes, students, we shall continue. So in the previous class, we had learned schedule 1, 2 and 3. What is covered in schedule 3 is, sir, whatever activities is covered in schedule 3, they are neither the supply of goods nor the supply of services. So where the connection was given for that, that is for schedule 3. Connection was given in which subsection? 7 subsection 2, guys. So let us go back to that. We have something connected to it still. We are not yet done fully. Subsection 2. We will do it. We will continue now. Yes. What is it? We will see. Notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 1, activities or transactions specified in schedule 3, which we already done with. Okay, so we have taken care of this. Now B. Such activities or transactions undertaken by the central government or a state government or any local authority in which they are engaged as public authorities, as may be notified, or as may be notified by whom? Government, on the recommendation of GST Council, shall be treated neither as supply of goods nor supply of services. So whatever is given, both, guys, A, B, both are neither the supply of goods nor the supply of services. As of now, what we have covered is only A. Sir, what about B? Which are those services which are notified by the government telling it is not a supply of goods also or not a supply of services also? They have notified 2 kinds of services only, not the goods. What are those? We will see. Yes, come to the point where after schedule we have some provision. Come to that. Yeah, to this point. Activities or transactions which are notified by the government. What are those? Such activities or transactions undertaken by the central government, state government, or any local authority in which they are engaged as public authorities, as may be notified by the government, shall be treated as neither supply of goods nor supply of services. In simple, not a supply and not taxable under GST. Okay. Till now, following activities or transaction have been notified under the said clause. Means two services are covered here. What are those? Services by way of any activity in relation to function entrusted to Panchayat under Article 243G of the Constitution or municipality under Article 243W of the Constitution are treated neither as supply of goods nor supply of services. In simple, it is not a supply. Very simple. Now, who is municipality? We have seen already. Local authority is divided into two categories. Municipality is for urban area and Panchayat is for rural area. And whatever they are supposed to do is given in the Constitution, in the respective article. So, if this local authority is doing a work as assigned to them in the Constitution, sir, are they liable to pay GST on it? No. Clear? You know, all this taluk office, government office and all will be there, no registration office and all. So if they come under local authority, that is either municipality or panchayat, whatever service they are giving, is it liable for GST? No. It is not liable for GST. Second one, services by way of grant of alcoholic liquor license. What license? Alcoholic liquor license by the state governments are treated neither as supply of goods nor supply of services. Now, this governments, especially state governments, gives license for the person who wants to sell liquor or who wants to establish a liquor shop. Now, assume you want to set up a liquor shop, you are obtaining a license from the government. You have to pay huge money for it. Huge money for it. Yes, sir, whatever I pay as a license fee, now government is charging me. So they are giving a license and they are charging me the amount. Is it liable for GST? Should government pay GST? No. They told issuing alcoholic liquor license is outside GST. Why so? Guys, simple. Alcoholic liquor for human consumption, they have completely kept outside GST. So as a shop, as a seller, if I sell alcohol, am I liable to pay GST? No. So that is why they told, okay, government, you are issuing license to sell alcohol. So let us exempt you also. You are also not covered. Is that clear? But please be careful, guys. Government will issue lot of other licenses also. Lot of other licenses also. What are those, sir? For example, sir, I want to do mining. Should I take a license from the government? Yes. On that also, GST is not applicable. Huh? No, no. They told, see, they didn't tell any license given by government. They clearly told license issued by government for alcohol. Clear? That is clearly alcoholic liquor license. Only that is covered here. Please be careful because government will be giving lot of other license also. Is it subject to GST? Yes, maybe. As of now, they are not excluded. Maybe it might be covered in exemption list, but is it covered here? No, guys. This special dispensation is applicable only to supply of service by way of grant of liquor licenses by the state government as an agreement between the center and states. Hence, this is not applicable in relation to grant of other licenses and privileges for a fee in other situation where GST is payable. If it is other licenses and all, then GST would be payable. Then there is one more list, guys. Through circular, they have told it. This is not a part of section. Through circular, they have told, guys, through circular, always they will give what? Clarification. Where people will have a doubt, they will give a clarification through circular. So what clarification they told, guys? Very simple. When there is a movement of vehicles from one place to another place. Now assume, sir, I own a truck. A truck is carrying goods from my Karnataka branch to Hyderabad branch. It is carrying goods. Now, is it like I have supplied the truck only? No. They told no, there is no supply of truck. Sir, supply between distinct person. So it is a supply as per para 2 of schedule 1. No, no, no. Sir, truck will come back, sir. It will not stay there only. It will come back. So every time it goes from Bangalore to Hyderabad, supply. Again, Hyderabad to Bangalore, supply. Should we treat it continuously like that? No. When there is a movement of vehicles carrying goods or even passengers, when it is coming back, sir, it will not be sold there. It will not be sold there. It will come back. Or it will from there, it will move to some other place. In that case, sir, is vehicle considered to be supplied? No. Vehicle is not treated as supplied. Same way, assume guys, my lorry is going for, my truck or lorry is going for a repair. Where, sir? In Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, there is some expert there I have found. He will do a very good service. So I am sending my vehicle there. So when vehicle is going for a repair from one state to another state, sir, is it treated as supply? No. Now there, repair work is done by the person. For that is GST applicable? Obviously. Clear. And also, sir, assume I am carrying your goods from Karnataka to or Bangalore to Hyderabad. I am carrying your goods from Bangalore to Hyderabad. I am charging you 1 lakh rupees for this. On that is GST applicable? Yes, that is a service. For transportation service, I am charging you 1 lakh. On that GST is applicable? Huh? Yes. What I am talking here is movement of vehicles is not a support. When there is a movement of vehicles either for transportation of goods or transportation of passenger, we don't treat that vehicles only is supplied. Yes. Chalo. Interstate movement of various modes of conveyance. Interstate movement of various modes of conveyance between distinct person. Who is distinct person? We already understood. Who is registered separately, including train, bus, truck, tankers, trailers, vessels means ship, containers, aircraft, carrying goods or passenger or both, or for repairs and maintenance. So, if there is a movement of any of this mode of transport, guys, train or aircraft or ship or truck, vehicle or bus, anything, if there is a movement of all this for carrying goods or passenger, except in case where such movement is for further supply of same conveyance. For example, sir, Tata Motors manufactured commercial vehicles or cars in Maharashtra in their manufacturing plant. Now they're sending it to other branches to sell it. That is to showrooms. Is it a supply? Yes. It is for further sale. In that case, it will be a supply. Okay. Except whatever I have given, guys, that is a supply. Clear? Whatever I have mentioned in the bracket, no, that part is supply. Shall be treated neither as supply of goods or supply of services and therefore not liable to GST. However, applicable CGST, SGST, IGST as the case may be shall be liable on repair and maintenance service, guys. Yes. Next. Interstate movement of rigs, tools and spares and all goods on wheels like cranes. Sir, what is this rigs, tools and all? Guys, these are the equipments or devices which is used to give shape for the products. Which is used to give shape for the product. For example, sir, I want to manufacture 1,000 bottles like this. So can I just manufacture in the same shape in the hand? No. So companies will be using some equipments, okay, to design each and every product in the same way, in the standardized format we call it as. Clear up? So that are called these rigs, tools and all, guys. Above circular shall mutatis mutandis. Mutatis mutandis means what? Same to same. Same to same. So above provision is same to same applied to interstate movement of rigs, tools and spares and all goods on wheels like cranes, except in cases where movement of such goods is for further supply of the same goods. Such interstate movement shall be treated neither as supply of goods nor supply of services. And subsequently, no IGST would be levied, guys. Guys, simple. Now assume we have set up a manufacturing unit in 5 states. But whatever raw material is required, whatever equipments are required, we will purchase it in Bangalore. We will send it to all the manufacturing plants. Now, sir, to manufacture the goods, we were supposed to purchase some tools. We have purchased the tools in Bangalore brand and we are sending it to our other manufacturing plant. Why? To use there to manufacture our output in a standardized way. When we are sending these tools or rigs and all from Bangalore branch to other branch, sir, will it be a supply? No. Sir, what if I have sent it to further sell it in that branch? Then it becomes my output. Then it becomes my output. Sir, is it a supply? Yes, it will be a supply. Very simple. If I have sent it from my Bangalore branch to other branches to use it in the manufacturing process, then it is not a supply. If I have sent it to further sell it, then it will be a supply. In this context, it is also reiterated that applicable CGST, SGST, IGST as the case may be is leviable on repairs and maintenance done for such goods. If at all if it is sent for a repair work, on repair it is a supply of service, GST would be levied, guys. Next, there is a clarification regarding transactions in vouchers. This is a new thing. I have highlighted in italics. It is a new amendment, guys. They have added some clarification with respect to vouchers. That is, sir, if I carry out any transaction through vouchers, means using vouchers, I have bought some goods, or using some vouchers, I have bought some services, or else sometimes using voucher, you will be available for a discount. Clear? Sir, how do we consider this? Is it a supply? If yes, is it a supply of goods or is it a supply of services? We need to learn. For this, we will refer to ICI material, guys. Yeah, I'm doing this part from ICI material, guys. Yes. Clarification regarding transactions in vouchers. So what is it? We will see there are different types of voucher, guys. For each of this, they have told, is it a supply or not? Yeah, very easy. You guys also would have encountered all this in one or the other way. First, prepaid instruments. We call it as PPI. Colin? Ah, don't talk there, sir. Prepaid instruments. Payment instruments that facilitate purchase of goods or services against the value stored on such instruments. Guys, you know wallet and all? Clear. I will store the balance first. Means I will add a balance there. From there, I can use it. For example, sir, I have a card for which I need to add a balance. From that card, I can use it to buy goods or services. Now, when I add a balance, sir, is it a supply, sir? No. But please listen here. I repeat, assume I have a card, prepaid card, for which I will add 1 lakh balance. Now, using that 1 lakh, can I buy goods or services? Yes. The other party will accept that, sir? Yes. If we get money, it doesn't matter for him how we get it. Clear up? Yes. Now listen. Very similar to our debit card also. Obviously, you can use your debit card when you have a balance in that. Correct? So there are a lot of cards now, like wallet card and all, through for which you need to add a balance. From that, you can use it. And some people will use it because they also get some points and they get points or they will get access for airport launch and all. There are obviously banks or any other person who is providing this service. They will give you some offers to make you to use that wallet or card. Oh, sure. Now, please listen. I have added 1 lakh balance to this card and I am using this card to buy various goods and services. Sir, when I add a balance, is it a supply? No. When I use it to buy goods or services, is it a supply? No. But for the person who supplied goods to me, is it a supply for him? Obvious. Obviously, correct. I used a card to buy goods worth 1 lakh. Now, what is the value of supply to the seller? 1 lakh. Clear. But are we thinking from that person's point of view? No, no. We are thinking from my point of view. Adding balance to my card, is it a supply? No. Using the balance in the card, is it a supply, guys? No. But for the other person who sold goods to me, for him it will be a supply. Said Ocho will fall under the definition of money because what did I add for the card, guys? Money. Now, sir, their currency note might be not there, but obviously whatever balance is there, that represents what? Money only. Excluded from the definition of both goods as well as services. So, is it a supply? Is GST applicable on it? No. Transaction in Ocho would be considered neither as supply of goods nor supply of services. But let me take this, guys. Assume I have a card from any bank or payment gateway. Assume Paytm. Sir, I have a card. Now I have added 1 lakh balance for this and I am using this for various purposes. Now they are charging me Paytm charges 1000 rupees. On this GST applicable? Yes. Who is the service provider? Paytm. Who is the recipient? Me. Who is liable to pay GST on it? Paytm. But can they charge and collect it from me? Yes. Assume on this 18% is the GST, 1000 on that 18%, they will collect 1118 from me, including GST. Hope you understood. Guys, they are providing me the platform for which separate consideration is charged. What is it? Supply of service. Service definition covers this, huh? Yes. Oh, fine. This, whatever I just explained now, is an extra thing which is not mentioned here, but good to know. Because all these people obviously will not give free service for you. They will charge you some charges, like bank charges, card charges, or Paytm charges, or platform charges. On that, is GST leviable? Yes, because that is considered as service, guys. Okay, coming to the other part. Not a PPI. Okay, sir, it is not a prepaid instrument. Then what? Voucher is an instrument which creates an obligation on supplier to accept it as a consideration or part consideration and assure the beneficiary, voucher holder, to claim certain goods and or services as specified the on voucher or in related documents. Said voucher will be considered as what? Actionable claim. Now guys, I have a voucher for 500 rupees. What is the face value of the voucher? 500. Now I can use this to buy the goods worth 500. Clear. Now having voucher, sir, assume I have purchased. Listen. I have purchased the voucher for 500 rupees. I have paid 500 and I have purchased it. Is it a supply? No. Why? I gave money, you gave voucher. Sir, is it a supply? No. Now voucher is called as what? Actionable claim. Actionable claim will be part of what? Goods definition. Now using this voucher, I will buy the goods worth 500. For me, is it a supply? No. But for the seller who sold the goods worth 500, is it a supply for him? Yes. Okay, so it is an actionable claim. Actionable claims other than specified actionable claim is to be treated neither as supply of goods nor supply of services. Correct? For me, when I went and used this voucher, is it a supply for me? No. Why? Actionable claim is covered in Schedule 3. Actionable claim is covered in Schedule 3 except specified actionable claim. Specified actionable claim is liable for GST. Yeah? Yes. What are those? OMG, online money gaming, casino, betting, all those things. Those are, even though they're actionable claim, still it is covered under GST. Whereas other actionable claim, not covered. Got it? So voucher, sir, if it is not a prepaid instrument, means I have not added a balance. I paid for it and purchased it. I paid for it and purchased it. Or else sometimes companies will give for us. Assume I went to Reliance Retail, purchased the products for around 5,000. They told, sir, next time you can use this voucher. You will get 500 rupees discount. Clear. But I didn't pay anything extra, but still I got it. Now, if I go and use it, is it a supply? No, guys. Because voucher is not a part of GST. As it is covered, actionable voucher is an actionable claim. Actionable claim is covered in Schedule 3 out of GST. Oh. Entry 6 of Schedule 3 of CGST Act, which tell actionable claim other than specified actionable claim. Okay. So at the end, the last line for both the part, transaction in voucher would not be a supply, guys. Thus, the transaction in voucher themselves cannot be considered either as supply of goods or as a supply of services. However, supply of underlying goods or services for which vouchers are used as consideration or part consideration may be taxable under GST. That is from seller point of view. I gave voucher, you sold your goods to me. For you, is it a supply? Yes, that is a supply. We are not talking from that point of view. They have mentioned here. But anyway, above this, whatever we discussed was from whose point of view? The person who has a voucher or prepaid instrument. Okay, we have a continuation. We will see. Transaction in voucher by distributors, sub-distributors, dealers, agents, etc. Okay. What are those transactions? Voucher distributed on principal to principal basis, or in short, we call it as P2B basis. Distributors, sub-distributors, or dealers purchase the vouchers at discounted rate and sold to sub-distributors, corporators, or end customers. The DSBs means all these people, in short, we call it as DSBs, earn trading margin, that is selling price minus acquisition cost. Guys, simple. Assume I am a distributor. I buy the vouchers at 90 rupees and sell it to you for 100 rupees. What is my margin? 10 rupees. What is my margin? 10 rupees. Okay. Thus, DSDs own the vouchers, retaining full ownership and control of the vouchers throughout the process. Means I purchase it. When I purchase it, I own it. Later, I will give it. Now, I am selling it to you for how much? 90. Can you go and use these vouchers? Yes. This amounts to what? Trading of voucher. Guys, what did I do? I bought and sold the voucher. So I am trading the vouchers. Not liable to GST as per section 9.1. Why so? Because voucher is an actionable claim. Actionable claim is part of schedule 3. Not liable for GST. Not liable for GST, guys. Then coming to the other side. Voucher distributed on principal agent basis. Means here I will not buy the voucher and sell it to you. We will follow a different process. Voucher issuer and distributors or sub-distributors or agents, DSAs, operate on principal agency basis. DSAs do not own the voucher, means I am not purchasing it, but act as an agent of voucher issuer and operate under a specified obligation set by him. Example, marketing, promotion, and other support services. Guys, simple. Now I am not purchasing. Assume there is a brand which has appointed me to sell their vouchers to you. Now what I will do, I will just act as an agent. Okay, maybe I will put a stall somewhere and sit and tell people, whoever is coming, sir, check this voucher, sir, this is very good, you can use this to buy so and so products of so and so company. Clear? I repeat, assume Reliance has appointed me as an agent. So what do? I will sell the vouchers of Reliance company. To whom? Did I buy it? No. I'm just acting as an agent. Okay, I am selling the vouchers to you, or I am approaching you. Sir, please go to Reliance showroom. Please purchase their vouchers, sir. Or else I will tell, take this voucher, sir, go and use it in Reliance showrooms. Clear? Yes. I'm just acting an agent. Do I own the vouchers, guys? No. Previous case was I will buy and sell it to you. Clear? Whereas here, not like that. DSS and commission fees which are treated as supply of services to the voucher issuer. Now, for example, what do I earn? For every voucher I sell it to the people, they will pay me some commission. Who? Reliance. They will pay me some commission. Have you guys observed in some places, especially in tourist places and all, they will come and give some vouchers telling, sir, we have 10% discount, 20% discount, please go and use it today only, or within 2 days, or within 7 days. They will tell you something. Especially when you go to tourist places and all, they will also approach you through, sir, we have resort, we have that, we have this, please visit this, you will get a discount of so much, within today only you have to visit it. So all these people will be appointed as an agent by the respective people, guys. Okay. GST applicable on the commission or fee or any other amount by whatever name called. Assume, guys, for every voucher I sell to you, the company, that is Reliance, will pay me 100 rupees commission. On this, should I pay GST? Yes. I am supplying what? Agency services, on which I am earning 100 rupees. So should I be liable to pay GST? Yes. GST applicable on the commission or fee or any other amount by whatever name called, charged for such purpose as supply of services to the voucher issuer. Who is the voucher issuer in my example? Reliance. And I am the agent or distributor. Whatever I will be earning from Reliance is called commission, on which I am liable to pay GST. Yeah, this is nothing but again repeated. Whatever is we learned top. Next one, vouchers again. Additional services, unredeemed vouchers. First, additional services. Example, advertisement, co-branding, customization services, technology support services, customer support services, etc. Provided by either the distributor, sub-distributor, by another or any other person to whom? Voucher issuer. Voucher issuer. Against what? Service fee, service charge, affiliate charge, or any other amount by whatever name called. Such service fee, etc., would be leviable. Means whatever service fee we charge as a distributor or anyone to whom? Voucher issuer. Similar to that commission what we discussed. Similar to that. Sir, whatever service fee a person will charge, that is the distributor or the agent, to the voucher issuer, will it be liable for GST? Yes. Such service fee, etc., would be liable to GST at the applicable rate in the hands of whom? Service provider. Who is providing service to whom? Service provider is providing the service to the voucher issuer. The voucher issuer, guys. Clear? Yes. Yes. So this is additional services. Sir, who is providing this to whom? Assume I am providing it to the voucher issuer. Clear? Any services. Some examples also I have given: advertisement, co-branding and all. Sir, we have maybe collaborated with them. I am providing services to you also. For that, I am charging you some fee. You would have seen many people actually promote, especially in Instagram, YouTube and all. They promote other brands, telling, I use this, I become fair. You also use it. And whoever has good subscribers and all, brands also will approach them for affiliate marketing, or there are different kinds of marketing. For that, they will approach. Now assume there is one star on YouTube or even in Instagram. A brand approached them telling, please promote our brand. For that, we will pay you. Assume the person who is doing promotion is charging 10,000 for that. Sir, is it liable for GST? Yes, 10,000 is liable for GST, guys. Yeah, unredeemed vouchers, breakage. Vouchers unused or unredeemed at the end of expiry period. For example, Reliance had given me a voucher which I have to use it within 1 month. Now at the end of 1 month, I have not used it. So voucher become useless? Yes. No supply of underlying goods or services on account of such unredeemed vouchers. Breakage means simple, guys. There is no supply of goods also. There is no usage of voucher also. Amount attributable to the unredeemed voucher, that is breakage they also call it as, would not be liable for GST as per section 9. Sir, what is section 9? Which we will be learning in next chapter, guys. Actually, section 9 is a charging section for GST. Oh, fine. So in the preceding paras, we have discussed how to determine whether a given activity or transaction constitutes a supply. Once an activity or a transaction qualifies as a supply, one needs to determine whether the same is liable to GST or not. Though the provisions relating to levy and collection of GST is discussed in chapter 3, guys. Wherever they are mentioned, even section 9 and all, those things we will be learning it in next chapter. Is that clear? Yes. Sure. Now coming back. Coming back to our provision book. Notes also we have done already. Yes, guys. We have some clarification which we will see next.